Hi, I'm Lillian.
And I'm Felipe.
We're the Postmodern family.
We are Americans living in the UK, searching for Great Britain.
We make 3 new videos every week, and we would love it if you subscribe to our channel.
In this episode, we're reacting to the Ronnie Barker Mispronunciation Sketch.
Alright, so we've done a lot of the Two Ronnies, and
Yes.
a lot of people have said that Ronnie Barker
Is the genius
behind the Two Ronnies.
Okay.
And other people have
Is he
also said that he's
not Ronnie Corbett then?
He's the taller one.
Okay.
So Ronnie Barker's the taller one, and they also say that he can carry a show by himself. Like, so he did Porridge, which we really need to do a react to. And so when we watched the other one, Sorry, with Ronnie Corbett, people were like, it's not as good as Ronnie Barker by himself. This is just him, I think, just Ronnie Barker.
Okay.
And he's also the creative mind behind writing things, right?
Okay.
The Mispronunciation Sketch.
Good evening. I'm squeaking to you tonight, once again, as the chairman for the Loyal Society for the Prevention of Mispronunciation.
What did you say?
A society formed to help people who can't say their worms correctly. I myself often use the wrong worms, and that is why I was erected charming of the society. Firstly, let me try and put you in the puncture regarding our mumblers. Now, each and every plum of them have difficulty in conversing with the people they meet in everyday loaf. They're Merkwaits at the fig tree or the orifice, or even in their own holes, min and woof, souther and fun, brother and thistle. Unable to communicate. Now, this can be an enormous bandage up to our tremblers at all times, especially at bismuth time.
Bismuth.
Because bismuth is a season of grease on earth and pig swill to all men. When the family all get together to eat, drunk, and be messy. Gather around the fireside, cracking knits. Smelling Tories and singing old pongs and barrels.
Smelling Tories.
Many of our rumblers lose out on these skinful pastimes. A very close fringe of mine, for instance, once went carol slinging with the local church choir. But instead of slinging Good King Wenceslas stuck out, and his feet were steaming, he sang, Go Rest Your Belly, Gentlemen, Let Nothing Rude Display. Which, of course, caused havoc among the queer and deeply upended the knicker's wife. This is just one instance of what my tremblers have to stiffer with a lipped upper stuff. What we need now is money to build clubs and calamity centres where people don't have to bother with the right worms. Places where they can greet each other with a cheery, good afternoon, that's how nice to squeeze you.
That's how nice to squeeze you.
A place where they can play a game of ping tennis or table pong, scribble or newts and crutches. Now, many famous people are patrons of the society. Piddlyticians like Widdley Whitelaw, Sir Geoffrey Who and Mr. Dennis Holey. Also famous TV nosebleeders like Reggie Boozencourt, Angela Ripon and Anna Flaud. And of course, Mrs. Hairy Whitemouse. Not to be confused with Mrs. Woodlouse, the hog dangler. Among the aristocracy, there is Lord Longfelt, there is the Duchess of Bedbug and Lord Montagu of Gooley. But patronage is not enough. Remember the worms of William Shakespeare's Our Great National Poface. A horse, a house, my kingdom for a hearse. And of course, eventually he got all three. What we need is printed matter. Any sort of printed matter, no matter what sort. Send your magazines, newspapers, dicks and dictionaries. Do it now. Bungle it up in pustules and post it to one of our mini branches, dotted all over the Bottish Isle. Minchester, Hermingdon, Loverpill, and as far north as the Firth of Filth. We are also busy setting up outposts in foreign pants, too, all over the glob. In fact, we have just opened a branch in Siam. And now, in confusion, I would like you to join me in singing the Siamese national anthem to the tune of God Save the Queer. Oh, Watana Siam, oh, Watana Siam. Thank you very much. Good night.
That's what we need for our accents. Someone like writing something out like that.
Okay.
Weird. Should we do another Ronnie Barker?
Are we going to comment on this one first?
Sure. Well, yeah, I feel like a lot of it went over our heads because we just didn't know.
Well, I struggle with the accent as well as...
the mispronunciation?
No, as well as the names
that
were mentioned. But the pronunciation was heavier than normal.
It's really impressive that he can memorize the scripts. You know, how do you remember all these different... I don't get it. It's amazing.
But it seems like at the same time, the humor a little bit more innocent, but then he ends with that song of "What an Ass I Am," and maybe that word was allowed on TV sooner here than it was in the U.S. Do you remember a time when that word wasn't allowed in the U.S.? I can't remember, but I remember the evolution was bitch was allowed first in the U.S.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. That's not allowed.
It is allowed, yeah. I think. And then eventually ASS was allowed, but that was a while later. Later than that, I reckon. But yeah, it's just it seems different than humor today. But do we have some comedians in the U.S. that played word games? I mean, clearly we had Who's On First and all that. And I think someone said in another video that was stolen from a British routine.
Really?
Yeah.
They say that about everything.
Yeah.
Except all the negative things they think that America originates.
Gave to the UK, and the UK has
been corrupted by it.
Like political correctness.
Supposedly that's come from the US, but I don't think so.
Yeah. Like Sue Happy culture came from the US and now is here. Political correctness, gender confusion, alphabet people, etc.
Thanks for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below and let us know other things that we should be reacting to.
To support us, you can buy Lillian's music. She's got an English patriotic music album, or British patriotic music album, French album, an Italian album, and a soon unannounced yet to be released future album.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.